All right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. What is going on tonight with YouTube? I think they've lost their cotton picking minds. They have finally lost their cotton picking mind. Are they torturing themselves? I notice it's certain people. I don't know. I have no idea. So I was over at the Crazy Dutchman's. I was over at Griff's. I was over at a couple other channels, seeing what's going on the YouTube streets. Same as always. Commotion. The art of wondering who did the murders. Who did the scams? Who did the hacking? Who did all this stuff? Right? I'll tell you what, it's some kind of a entity, alien, demon, something somebody conjured up. You know, a lot of dudes now on YouTube have been saying there's no hell like a woman scorned. We might be dealing with a woman that's either very angry, very jealous, or something bad happened or something, and just taking it out on the whole world. Possibly, I don't know. But I'll tell you what, there ain't something. There ain't. It ain't right. It's just not right. Mass pareidominolia, whatever they're calling it. Uh, of course, Richard Allen confessed to being on the bridge at that time. It don't make him the killer. Uh, he confessed to it in jail. Some people think you can't use that confession. I probably would say no, you can't. And everyone's like, "Wow, there you go. They can't win this case." Well, that's not true. He still will be tried. They have evidence that he was there. He might not have done the murders, but he was there. He might have stumbled up onto that scene after the murders. He might not even have been there when the murders occurred. It's a catch 22, folks. He could be innocent, he could be guilty. Even if he confessed to it, aha, we got him. No, you don't, because they're going to prove he's crazy psychologically, whatever. Uh, whether it be a coerced um, uh, confession, the evidence that they have from the crime scene will show that he's guilty if it's him. So this whole thing, well, they can't use his confession. No, they don't have to. Even if it was coerced, even if he is crazy. The bottom line is either he was set up or the evidence will prove that he was there. There's been numerous arrests, I believe. I believe these people cop to lesser charges. That's why you're not hearing about it. Is it possible someone gave them up? Yes, very possible. If it was a club, a motorcycle gang or whatever, it's very possible someone got nabbed. They gave him up. Yeah, if it's him. Now, the evidence is showing it's him. Does Bridge Guy look like him? Well, depending on what video you're watching of Bridge Guy. There's numerous videos out there of Bridge Guy. Most of them have been altered. Some of them are clear, but we ain't seeing how close that guy gets to say 100%. That's Richard Allen. You also have to take into thought that the police, when they showed the sketches, what did they say? the guy you're looking at might not be the guy on the recording, on the voice recording. And what did they do when they played the voice recording? And they said the guy on this, the voice that is on this recording might not be Bridge Guy. So what was that all about, right? Well, that tells me that they're not sure that this was just one person. They also said that there was numerous voices on the recording. So I don't know what all these people are. How about we just wait until it goes in the case? You know, a lot of people think there's a lot of money on the line. There ain't, folks. There is no money. That also was probably a lie to get the case going. A lot of us have been looking at the footage of when these detectives were walking around and everything. They're not wearing jackets. They're not, you know, did this crime even happen on that day? We don't know, folks. We're looking at footage that has been on YouTube for many years. We have no idea when the murders occurred, that day, the day before, that night, a couple days. We don't know. We're just going by what news said that night, that the girls were missing or possibly ran away, or something bad might have happened to them. We weren't sure, right? But it was on the news out here about it. And there was people out there searching that whole area. And if I'm not mistaken, I could have swore I seen vehicles parked in the cemetery. And they did have four-wheelers out there. That was in the news release. You could see them driving out there, driving around. So, you know, people, there was tracks out there. Well, I got news footage that shows four-wheelers out there driving around that night. People out there walking around, driving around, looking for the girls. So that could be anybody's, right? I don't know. People think I could tell you this much. There ain't no way. I don't believe that little 5'4" dude got a Harley Davidson down that trail. Down that muddy trail that runs where the girls. I don't think there's no way. A Harley Davidson? I don't know. I don't know. That's what people are saying. I would have to see the proof. We're going off what other YouTubers are saying. That's all we can do, right? Until they come knock on the door and say, this is the whole case. Here's all the evidence, the DNA. People calling people sick because they want proof of the way the murders scene was. And in order to solve the case, you have to see the evidence. That's evidence. And some of these people are calling people sickos for wanting to see the photos. Well, I'm going to tell you, people out there, if you're picked on the juror, you are going to see these crime photos. And there's going to be two people in them. We don't know if it's the girls, but somebody, right? It's going to be somebody in the photos that is dead. And you're going to have to examine them photos because the proof, the evidence is in the crime scene and the crime scene photos. So these people telling you stuff, they're nut jobs. Them themselves are probably under investigation. And this is how these people, here's the big thing. You get photos like this in a crime, you don't call YouTubers. You call a news company where you get paid big money for photos like that. You don't call a YouTuber. So I'm not buying this whole thing. Well, they leaked it. They wanted to leak it out to social media. They wanted to leak it to the YouTubers and all that. Well, and you're trying to help the case. and you go to a YouTuber to leak photos that were stolen, now people are saying, well, they weren't actually taken out of the building now. They were just photographs from a phone of the crime scene photos. Whatever, it was an ongoing. They corrupted the case, obstruction of justice, and they're thinking they're going to be covered because so-called they're journalists. They're not journalists, folks. This ain't politics. These idiots are not running for president. This is not top secret defense material where these people go, oh, we're journalists, we're protected, we're the leakers. And they protect the leakers. Yeah, in a national defense or a war or something like that, that's a big leak. You understand? We're millions of people's lives are at stake. Right? Yeah, they protect them leakers, not social media, YouTube. Leakers that had possession of stolen photos, even if they weren't ever taken out of the building. What don't they understand? I don't know. Could they be charged? Yes, they could be charged with obstruction of justice, and probably numerous. I'm no law professional, but I can tell you this much, folks. If I took them videos or them photos and put them all over YouTube, you could bet your butt that I would be in prison right now. I don't know what kind of, it must be this white power privilege that these people are talking about. I don't get that privilege. I know if I took something like that in a murder case, that the police are trying to round up this idiot or idiots and did something like that, you bet your butt they'd be knocking here, locking my butt up. Why not these people? I don't know. Yo, Tahoe, what's up? The world's gone nuts. They've all gone nuts. They all have just gone completely nuts. Go check out Griff's channel. He's over there talking about the Mean Girls. He's gone completely rabid. Check out Art of Deduction. Right? But I'm not agreeing with some of that stuff, Frank, if you're watching. We just don't have any photos of footprints that we've seen. And I find it hard that little 5'4", even dragging somebody, even on a motorcycle cover or whatever it may be, not leave footprints coming out of the water and definitely going up that bank. He would have had to left some heel marks digging in with his heels to pull a 185-pound young teen girl. Right? People are saying, she wasn't a small girl. She was kind of hefty, probably 180 pounds or something, whatever. That dude would have had to dug in, especially if it was muddy at all or even frozen ground. We would have seen a lot more evidence of disturbance in the ground of this guy trying to get two bodies up the side of it. So I don't know about that. I'm not seeing no drag. I'm just not seeing what we should be seeing is footprints at least a foot off of the water where you walk up onto the shore. We should be seeing a deep impression there. And we're not. And that makes you think and I know what you're saying, Frank. It looks like somebody drug something through there or something. But that could have been him going down to clean up after it. right? I'm just not seeing what we should be seeing. Not unless that ground was completely solid, like ice. And then tell me how he got him up, right? I mean, even at that time, he might have been a little bit stronger than what he is now, but to get him up that embankment there, and then there's another embankment, I believe, right? And then you got to go down the embankment to get where they were, or at least up the embankment. Then there's a little slight dip in the ground, and so I'm not seeing that though. And now here's the thing, though: they might have them photos, but they weren't released. Maybe the guy only took a certain couple photos of the crime scene, and that was it. Right? Very possible. So we're really not sure, but I'll tell you what, they're all going crazy over this case. We're on to this. A couple of the YouTubers that were years and years ago were claiming they solved the case. They knew they were the ones that were showing the photos. They are teaming up now, right? And I know I've already got messages. They're trying to do whatever, hack, set people up, and do whatever. Here's the bottom line, folks. These people that so-called were crime fighters are nothing but glorified hackers and no hackers. So, and it makes sense why they constantly need new phones, new computers, because they got to get rid of the evidence, or they got made and they were being tracked. So, I mean, it all makes sense to me, and it does to many others. Who knows, really? We really don't know. Do I know? No. I have no clue what these idiots do down there. I have no clue. I do know this. It has been on the news. I do know that. And it's not much. Last night it was on the news and about arrests they made in the Delphi case. But that was all the way down there, channel 59. Good God, that's way down south. So I imagine they're going to be making more arrests. It's probably everything they said it was. And what do I think? I think maybe some of these YouTubers got information, photos, stuff like that, and then themselves just investigating the case got themselves nabbed when they sent photos of the crime scene. Right? Maybe even they were investigating Keegan Kline. Who knows? I don't know. But they got these people going crazy. These no hell like a woman scorn. I'm starting to wonder if it is just some evil, evil woman that thought she can abuse people and get away with it or whatever, or she was abused or something. Maybe, we don't know, folks. But what has taken over the minds of people, I have no idea. I don't even want to know. I don't want to know. I don't really care. Right? I really don't care. It's so devious today on YouTube and social media. These people, they're nut jobs, folks. And I do believe some of them have been labeled. Right? Possibly even proclaimed to be devil worshippers or witches or whatever. I think so. I think we'll keep this crusade going. No reason to stop now. I mean, they brainwashed everybody. This is a Manson family times 10. right? And the way they're doing it is pretty fat. It's pretty shocking to me. But I pissed off so many people with not buying their crap or taking their cancer or sickness. I'm not God, right? You folks need to pray to God. Don't come here, butter me up, and next thing you know, I'm curled up in the corner, half dead. I think we know what's going on in America and all over the world. And I think we just seen a little bit of the taste of the madness, right? I mean, we don't know what these people are capable of. We really don't. And once again, YouTube don't control me. If I don't want to go live, I don't. If I want to go live, I'll go live. If I don't want to do anything for a week, what are they going to do? Well, you'll get out of rigmentation. They'll throw you in the back or whatever. I'm like, this. The whole thing is racist. The whole thing, even YouTube, is about money, views, subs. And if you don't get so many subs, your stuff don't get put on YouTube or you don't see it. But little does YouTube even know that somebody's designing something as we speak now, totally different, where nobody cares about your views or subs. Plus, I don't want to be famous. You think I want to be a slave to people? So I don't know. I'm getting off this contraption. I got some cleaning up crap to do around here. Everybody's attacking me, even though everybody. They think they're clear. They think they're scaring people with their fake stuff. They're bounty hunter. They're this. They're that. And don't do this. Don't mess with them. Look at they got a nose piercing. Right. Don't do anything. Look at the tattoo they got. Are you kidding me? You're kidding me, right? We're supposed to be afraid of these people because of that. I ain't buying it. Where did all this madness come from? Certainly not from me. I just been researching it. This stuff's been around way before me, folks. All this stuff. Vampires. Don't that person. Look at the tattoo they got. Oh my God. So it's real, right? Everything the Bible said was real, and good Lord, they're going to wipe everybody out. Hold on to your Buster Browns. This is going to be exciting. But do we really know the truth? No. Only God knows the truth, the answers to everything. Well, I'm just some idiot in an apartment voicing my opinion, and I can't even do that. Right? We can't even go outside. A fair of people attacking us with sicknesses and contamination. Unreal. Nah, well, just another day on YouTube, I guess. You know what I've noticed? These people let it go to their heads. They can't come out of the roles. Thank God I came out of my role. Or somebody's role. It was somebody's head, but it definitely wasn't mine. Definitely a madman's head. The great sorcerer or something. I don't know. But I want to thank Tahoe for stopping in and everyone else for stopping in and, or whoever watched, which YouTube is showing there ain't even nobody in here, but it looks like Tahoe's in here or was. So we make changes on this channel. Everybody's used. Folks, they've been using me for since the day I was born. It's nothing new. They themselves are the one that got used. Uh, these people are in a world of crap, and they don't have peace, folks. They're going crazy because they're either so wrapped up into the case or the scams, they can't find peace. That explains why they're always flipping out, going crazy, always mad, always it's lies, deceit. Ooh, we got some aliens out there tonight, folks. It's gonna be a good night for Alien tonight. I might come back here in a little while, and we might check out some shows in the field. Some alien activity. But other than that, some of you folks out there that got YouTube channels, you take things too serious. Everyone's worried about money, but yet there is no money. Everybody's worried. It's a movie to you. This world and this country is a movie right now. Until you folks get your crap straight, yeah, it's always going to be a movie. I don't make any money on this channel. I don't get Snapchats, chitty bang bangs. I don't even have a PayPal account, not unless somebody opened one and using my name. But I don't roll that way, never did. And if I get any money from YouTube, it'll be off my music videos where I'm not using people's sorrows to make money. That's already happened to my family, so on social media or whatever, TV or whatever. So it's no biggie to me. Is my ego crushed or my heart broken because I don't have 1 million viewers or whatever? No, not at all. I mean, I'm not going to lie to you. It'd be nice to have a lot of views and subs. People that really do care. People that won't use you. People that won't, put curses or spells on you or whatever, or kill you or whatever. Yeah, it'd be nice. But I don't need it. It's not like I'm going to die tomorrow because I don't have 1 million views. But I've actually seen some of these people act like they're going crazy. They all want to be number one. I think somebody stole my $1 million bill. And no, it was not a real $1 million bill. It was just propaganda. It was just a promotional $1 million bill for promotions of things. I got to look all over the place and see if I can't find it. If not, somebody might have walked off with it. Who knows? But that's my take on the madness on YouTube tonight. Mean Girls, who are the mean girls? Are they really as mean as they say? Or did they just piss off the wrong person and they have a vendetta against them? Right? A lot of these dudes are saying there's no hell like a woman scorned. Well, who's the woman? Right? I ain't done nothing wrong to any woman. Why are we getting attacked for it? I'll tell you what, these people are doing their best to block women from us, relationships. And these people, we're catching them on YouTube talking about it. Oh, well, I got them penis blocked. Or I got this girl. These dudes are using these women. They're wrecking. It's no biggie to me because there's women coming from other countries that don't want nothing to do with these idiots, these dudes that'll gladly love a man to death just to be in the USA, right? Just to have an American guy that won't abuse them or put them out on the street or make them do witchery, sorcery, sex acts, or whatever. with their own friends or whatever. It's just, this world's mad, Lord. It's done completely mad. I wash my hands of it. I really do, Lord. I ain't never seen anything like it. And here's the thing: a lot of them dudes are pissed. They could have been with somebody, but they didn't. I understand what they're saying, right? They were led on. They had opportunities to be with other women. Lies were made about them. They passed on the other women, but all along they chose the one that was actually in reality stabbing them in the back. Now, I know what you dudes are talking about. I know why you guys are upset. I understand that, right? We've all been used, even me, somewhere down the road in this world, right? Just not as bad as some of you women out there or whatever, or dudes that were in the crime communities where they took your information, used your information to solve the case or get, or just content because they had nothing to talk about. They have no talent. Maybe low self-esteem or whatever. We all do, folks. We all do. No biggie. We get back up, we dust ourselves off, and we move on. Now, a lot of you dudes are looking for love. A lot of people are saying, do not look for love on YouTube. Well, it just depends on the people you're falling in love with. If they're batshit crazy, then expect a batshit crazy relationship. Right? Sometimes you just got to walk away from things. And I do. I'll just walk away from it. Right? It's no biggie to me. I'll move on. There's plenty of fish in the sea, if not in America, somewhere on the earth. Right? So it's no biggie to me. Who knows? Who cares? I really don't care anymore. It's done gone completely crazy. I'm happy with what I have right now. But then again, I don't have nothing. So I got nothing to worry about. Right? You got to have something to be worried about losing it. Well, right now I don't have nothing that's 100% guaranteed except for God. Maybe some family. That's about it. Right? Now, I want all you folks to have a good night. Be safe. You don't have to watch my channel. You can say whatever you want. You could try and set me up for anything you want. I think I finally have found peace. God, the police know that I'm no idiot like that. Uh, Usually I let people go. Don't press charges or whatever. And I go on my merry way, right? I don't go out looking for trouble. So I'm not too worried about anything. This whole case thing is just driving some of these people nuts. And these are some incredible women, but they spend their whole lives 24/7 crime. Now crime has become a soap opera. No, I don't know. It's just my opinion. Just my opinion. Hijacking people's channels, their mods going rogue and everything. Is it really safe? Is it really all what it's cracked up to be? I don't know. You folks have a great night. Want to thank Tahoe for stopping in. Hope you're doing good, Tahoe. Like I said, we care about people on these channels in the world on YouTube, but there's a lot of people and professionals saying do not care about these people. Right? It's going to bite you in the butt. And it will eventually. So I don't know. Just keep going, folks. And for you people that are looking for love, there is love on YouTube. Just make sure you're in the right communities or the right person, right? A lot of people. I don't know. I don't like to talk to ladies bad, and when I do, I do apologize, and I do agree with some of these people, even the women, saying some of these women are just evil, and I do agree. Some of them might be the sons and daughters of Satan. I don't know. There's a new motorcycle club for you. There's a new movie for you, a new movie title. The Sons and Daughters of Satan. Maybe. I don't know. But I ain't got time to figure out all this madness. There ain't much time left in the world, anyways. Now, you folks have a great night. Thank everybody that did stop in. Thank you. And we will be making changes again on this channel. And if you don't want to be a part of this channel or be a mod, just say you don't want to be a mod and I'll take your wrench and you can go on your merry way to any channel you want. Even if I don't even like the people, go to their channels. I don't control people. I don't use magic, witchery, sorcery to control you folks or mass hypnosis. You folks are free to do what you want. And most of you did. And that's why most of you probably are not in good shape or in the predicaments that you're in. I'm in no predicament. I can leave, go anywhere I want in this country. I can go to any country. I can do whatever I want as long as I uphold that country's laws. Just because I go to another country don't mean there is not laws. So I'm just saying, folks, I'm not the one with the felony raps and charges longer than both my arms and legs. I don't have felonies. That's why I can have weapons. That's why I can do the things I do. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know. But you folks have a good night. I got some dishes to do. And I got some changes to make myself on my channel. And I'm not in it for the money in Delphi case or any case because there is no money, folks. The only way there's money is if these people are federally wanted. And there is a FBI photo on these people. Then there's probably a reward. But as far as this reward that they're saying in the Delphi case, I think that was fabricated also to keep people going on trying to solve the case. So, I don't know. You believe what you want. That's your rights. You folks have a good night. I might be back later. Thanks, Tahoe, for stopping in. Talk to you later.